What's up, guys? It's Cameron here, and you guys have been asking me forever. Make videos about VAs, right? Virtual assistants is what VAs are for those of you who don't know. And what they usually do is a whole range of tasks for you. You pay them, they're usually from another country, and they will log into your Facebook account, post things for you, do product research for you, handle the listings, fulfill orders, do customer service. There's a whole, again, range of things that these virtual assistants can do. And it helps you scale. It helps you take some of the stress off of your end so that you don't get burnt out. It helps you automate your business a little bit. I finally dipped my toe in a little bit. I've had a bunch of skepticism. What if my account gets shut down because there's fishy access going on? What about if they're just gonna upload crappy products to my account that they've already given to other people? So they're just giving me a bunch of competitive products that already are getting sold everywhere else. Can I trust these people with my credit cards? You know, all sorts of things like that. Like, why would they do this? Why wouldn't they just have their own shops? I'm gonna get into that. But before I do, like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new to the channel so that you can get updated when I make new stuff. All right, let's get into it. So, I dipped my toe in. I haven't gone full VA. So for those of you like seeing how you can start to manage this and see if it's really the right direction for you, cool. Why did I get a VA? The reason I wanted to, at the moment, my motivations have changed. It's because right now I'm having a really hard time staying motivated and listing consistently. It's the dumbest thing. I should have no problem with it. It's very simple work, but with my business, with the YouTube channel, with my personal life, which I value a lot, and on top of the dropshipping itself, which is the whole topic of my channel, and the Facebook group, and the messages and emails I get from all of you, it's actually a lot harder than I planned getting in and actually just doing the work of listing. It demotivates me so much that, like, you would think it's so easy, just go in and do 5 to 10 to 15, whatever. But I can't. I just can't. It's not that I can't. I have proof now over constantly trying to motivate myself to do it every day that it just doesn't work for me and my schedule. So even though I work on the computer all day, I want to come up with a different solution. And that solution is, all right, maybe I have somebody do the product research part for me. You know, I make videos where you guys do product research along with me, and those can be found on my channel. I just did a live. The last video was me doing a live of just like playing around looking for fun products to list as you guys watched and asked questions. I still love doing that, but doing it every single day is just too much for me to do. As stupid as that sounds. So, fast forward to VA thoughts, right? I've got somebody that I talked to. They've talked to me since I pretty much started, and we kind of throw things back and forth. And they recommended, they've been bugging me to get a VA forever. In fact, a lot of you guys have in my messages been like, dude, you gotta get a VA. Stop crying about stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So, I finally got the contact info. This is where I start describing things a little bit so that if you're interested, you just get a first-hand or second-hand, I guess, view of my experience so that you can see what a realistic experience looks like to you. All right. I contact this person through Skype, right? I believe they're from the Philippines, I'm pretty sure. And their preferred method of communication is through Skype. Turns out I never even really use Skype for anything. I don't really have a use for it. I had to download it and create an account just to use it because I don't have one. I thought Skype was just video chatting. I didn't even realize you can message people on Skype. So that's a learning thing for me if you've never done that. So I basically just use Skype as an instant messenger, which seems kind of stupid, but that's what they use. So cool. All right. We discussed the details. I say what I want to start with. Again, I'm still a little skeptical. So I start with, I want them to just find products for me to list. And, you know, I use things like FBM Fox, which has an amazing product research tool. Even with that, I still want to do that on my own and use FBM Fox and that whole tool, which is crazy awesome. But What about when I'm on vacation? What about when I'm just like, I start working for the day and I'm just like, dude, I gotta get off the computer, because it starts to weigh on you a bit. I want to pay this person not full time. I'm literally only paying them like 5 hours a week to find products and just put them in a list for me. So when I started, I was like, man, how do I do that? First, I contact this person. Now there's Facebook groups, there's just people you probably have had comment on your posts asking questions. There's, in our Facebook group, people talk about VAs all the time. I'm sure you could find one. Anyway, just find somebody and reach out. Just take that first step. You don't have to commit to them. Just get some information if you're interested to see what that cost looks like, so that when you are ready, you can pull the trigger. I was told this person charges $6 an hour. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to pay them 5 hours a week. It's $30. And I'm just going to do it for a week, right? That's $30, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's $30. I'm just going to pay them for a week. And if I sell any items from them, to me, it's worth it. Why not? It's $30. And as long as I sell and get more profit than what it takes to pay them, it's a positive, right? Because it wasn't stuff I was getting before. So I initiated that. I said, okay, I would like to hire you for 5 hours a week just to find selling products for me. And then I put on there, if I find that the products sell decently, then I will increase that number. So hopefully, and these, a lot of times when you're working with a VA, they've been doing this longer than you've been thinking about getting a VA. So don't go in thinking you're going to like sales them into like a cool deal or anything. Like, just do what they do. Like, because it's really easy for me to be like, okay, well, yeah, if this works out, then I'll do this, and like try to like motivate them to do better. It's like, just shut up. Just let them do their work. So anyway, I do say though that I am just like starting out, so I just want to make sure that things sell, and then I will be upping responsibility. So gave her the go ahead. It's a she, by the way. And she asked me, well, what kind of, do you have a list, or do you want me to work and give you items on a document? I said, I already know that she works well within FBM Fox, because FBM Fox has a virtual assistant section, just like most tools do. So if you're using something else, most likely your tool has a VA section. What's cool about FBM Fox is I can give them different specific availabilities of what they can and can't do. So for here, all I'm doing is I'm having them give me products in my product list in my FBM Fox account. So I can come in here and click things. But what I did was I clicked all of these so they can view, create, edit, delete, and export a list if they wanted to. And then in the future, when I get a little bit more comfortable and I want them to take on more responsibility, I can give them access to orders and access to Marketplace through there. So that's what I'm doing first. They're just giving me products. And so far, I've sold like 5 things, and it's been 3 days. Which, a lot of you are like, that kind of sucks. Well, lately I've been selling nothing because I've been getting no work done. So to me, I'm super stoked that that's the case. And I will definitely find a way to ramp that up as I give them more access, and maybe even hire multiple VAs and really launch this business a little bit more in a different way again. So that's kind of my first experience with a VA. I did, just so you guys know, have a little bit of a weird experience. Once I gave her the go-ahead, she's been listing for a few days, and then just yesterday I asked, what if I wanted you to list these things for me instead of just putting the products in? Because right now I've been going in and listing the things. She's just been giving me the products and the listings, I guess, from other websites. She said it's the same hourly rate, so the same $6 an hour or whatever. But then she dropped on me. She's like, but I'm really interested in doing other stuff like customer service, fulfilling orders, things like that. And I'm like, well, that's the easy stuff that I don't mind doing. Like, she's like, product research and this isn't really my thing. I'm like, oh, well then I don't know. Maybe I need to find somebody else. So either way, it's been going okay. This is just my first, again, test on getting a VA. I definitely plan on ramping this up, like I just keep repeating in front of you. Anyway, that's about it. My whole description is different now. I've tweaked things. I have a lot of you guys asked me about like my camera setup and all that. I have a list down there. I've got a new link to my course, a new link to FBM Fox, which is what I was just talking about. Again, they do a 10% off your first month and a 7-day free trial if you want to check that out. Super convenient. And yeah, if you, again, please like the video. If you haven't, subscribe. It helps me out so much. And thank you. I'll see you next time.